Hi guys, this is T with T'sHairSecret.com. I'm just coming on here. Hi, thanks for joining. Just on here real quick to talk to you all about how I went from bald to having hair. Hi you guys, thanks for joining. On here real quick to talk about how I went from bald to having hair halfway down my back now. It's shrunk right now, but it's halfway down my back. And that started because in 2011, I lost all my hair. I was diagnosed with leukemia and I lost all my hair, but that made me create my own products. So one of my products is Glorious Growth Hair and Scalp Oil. You can find it at T'sHairSecret.com. But I'm going to talk about what else I did besides just using the oil. Because no, you can't just use the oil. It's not magic. Your hair isn't going to automatically grow like that overnight. You have to do other things too. So one big question I always get is, what do I do and what is my regimen? So the main thing for your hair to grow is you have to keep your hair moisturized. I don't care if your hair is growing, but if you don't moisturize it, it's going to break off. It is not going to grow. You're not going to see the length because at some point you're going to get so many split ends, it's going to be breaking off faster than it's growing. So one thing I always recommend is, especially if you have really dry hair, make sure every day you're at least spraying your hair with some kind of product that has water in it. So look at your labels because a lot of people don't do that. So when you're looking at products and you're reading those ingredients, make sure that I like the first ingredient to be water for me to consider the moisturizer. But if it's not the first, at least make sure it's up there within like the top 3. I really think it should be the first, but it should be water because if water isn't in it, it is not going to moisturize your hair. I don't care if it does says moisturizing, it's not because it doesn't have water in it. So that's one big thing. And in order for you to actually see that growth over that period, you have to retain your hair. So you have to do other things other than just put the water on there. You have to protect the ends of your hair also. So at night when you're going to sleep, one thing that I do all the time is I use a scarf. This is my big old scarf that I use on my hair. Hi you guys, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you're there. Let me know if you hear me. Show me you're there. Show me some hearts. Show me that y'all actually want to hear what I'm saying. Where are y'all from? So this is the scarf that I use. I also recommend using a satin scarf because when you use that, it doesn't pull on your hair. If you use some of the other materials like cotton and things like that, it could hit on your hair and snag and just lead to more breakage, and you don't want that. And you don't want to go without anything on your hair. If you don't have a satin pillowcase, if you just sleep on cotton or anything else like that, it'll snag on your hair at night, which could also lead to more breakage, so you don't want that. So remember to have water. You need to keep your hair moisturized. And another big tip that I say is to always use a satin scarf because the main thing is retention. Because some people, your hair is growing, but like I already said, that you don't see that growth because your hair is breaking off. So in order to get hair from bald to halfway down your back, you have to keep it moisturized and you have to make sure that you're actually retaining the hair that you are growing. So does anybody have any questions? I see that some people are watching, but nobody's telling me anything. Where are you guys from? Let me know that you guys can hear me. Or if not, I don't know. But those are my tips for now. So if you guys have any other questions or if you want to check out my products, once again, that is T'sHairSecret.com. And this is my Glorious Growth Hair and Scalp Oil that I use to help grow my hair out from no hair to being halfway down my back in less than 4 years. Thank you. Have a good night.